Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. J.D. Souther dead at 78, singer-songwriter who penned hits for the Eagles and Linda Ronstadt, passes away at his home in New Mexico. Singer-songwriter J.D. Souther has died at the age of 78. The Detroit-born musical artist, who wrote country rock songs for popular acts such as the Eagles and Linda Ronstadt, passed away at his New Mexico home, a rep for the Eagles told the Los Angeles Times. Souther's cause and date of death was not immediately clear, according to the outlet. Souther, who penned Eagles staples such as 1970's Six's New Kid in Town and 1979's Heartache Tonight, and Ronstadt's 1974 track Faithless Love, had been slated to begin touring next week in Phoenix. Souther, who had a hit of his own with 1979's You're Only Lonely, also had penned songs for artists such as the Dixie Chicks, James Taylor, Bonnie Raitt and George Strait. Souther had also worked as an actor, appearing on shows such as Nashville and 30-something, as well as motion pictures such as Postcards from the Edge, Deadline and My Girl 2. Souther, who was twice nominated for Grammys and 2013 inductee into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, took to the stage earlier this year during a January concert at the Kia Forum located in Inglewood, California. At the show, according to the paper, Souther had been lauded by Don Henley as one of the tight-knit community of songwriters and singers. Henley said he and late bandmate Glenn Frey relied on during the 1970s during creative lulls when we would get stuck on a song or we'd try to start some new material. Henley credited Souther as having been involved in the production of 3 of the band's #1 singles. Souther had been born in Detroit and was raised in Amarillo, Texas, the newspaper reported. After getting his start in music as a jazz drummer, Souther began playing guitar, eventually relocating to Los Angeles in the late 1960s. There he met Frey, and the tandem began performing under the moniker Long Branch Pennywhistle, releasing a self-titled 1969 record prior to splitting up in 1970. Souther began performing as a solo artist and dating Ronstadt, who Frey was a backup singer for. Ronstadt's band would add future Eagles members Henley, guitar player Bernie Leadon and bassist Randy Meisner, with the quarter breaking off and forming the group. Souther told the paper in 2008 that music mogul David Geffen, and then Asylum label owner, sort of tried to recruit him into the band. I considered it, and we rehearsed a set and played it for David, and Eagles managers, Elliot Roberts and Ron Stone at the Troubadour one afternoon, Souther told the paper. He added, truthfully, it took all of a minute afterward to say, no, the band was exceptional as it was, and I was quite happy to stay home and write. I think they were relieved, as well. Souther began performing in 1973 in the Souther Hillman Furay band with the Byrds' Chris Hillman and Buffalo Springfield's Richie Furay, which released a duo of country rock records, their self-titled 1974 debut album and 1975's Trouble in Paradise. Souther, as a solo artist, went on to release albums such as Black Rose in 1976 and You're Only Lonely in 1979. The record's title track peaked at number 7 on Billboard's Hot 100 and number 1 on its adult contemporary chart, marking Souther's biggest commercial success. Souther said that he slowed down his work following the release of his 1984 record Home by Dawn due to his disenchantment with the music industry's emphasis on MTV and videos during the decade. I wasn't a huge fan of music videos because I thought they encouraged an excess of production as opposed to a real focus on the heart of the music, he said in a 2012 chat with the New York Times. Souther assisted Henley in penning the hit The Heart of the Matter in 1989, a year in which he also made his debut acting in the Steven Spielberg movie Always. Souther had remained active professionally in his final years, as he had been slated to perform on a dozen of concert dates through next April, according to his website. He had a show slated for Tuesday in Phoenix with singer-songwriter Carla Bonoff, 72, and other shows throughout California, Washington, Oklahoma, Iowa, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Social media was flooded with memorials for the late musician-actor as news of his passing spread. Stephen Bishop, a 2-time Grammy nominee, posted to X/Twitter, I am deeply saddened to learn about the passing of my friend J.D. Souther. J.D. and I shared many memories, but one that stands out is when we wrote a song together called For Love back in the 1980s. Bishop continued, though we never finished the song, we did a demo, and I'll forever cherish that collaboration. J.D. was a remarkable talent, and his contributions to music are immeasurable. He will be sorely missed, but his legacy will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. He wrapped up in saying, "Rest in peace, my friend." Another user wrote, "R.I.P. J.D. Souther." While not officially a member of the Eagles, his impact on the success of the Eagles was immeasurable. "A true legend that few people realize," said one user. "J.D. Souther has passed. R.I.P., sir. Your music will live on beyond us." Another user said, "Oh, man. J.D. Souther has died. Oh my goodness." Among his many songs that had my generation singing along is "Faithless Love" on Linda Ronstadt's Heart Like a Wheel album. Gorgeous. His harmonies. Oof. One user called Souther a brilliant songwriter, as well as an exceptional singer, adding, "His You're Only Lonely is a magnificent composition whose melody and lyrics are emotionally stirring and hauntingly beautiful." Said one user of Souther, "What a talent and such a voice. I hope you keep singing at some great club in the universe. Thanks for all the songs." Souther is survived by a pair of sisters, an ex-wife and her daughter, according to the paper. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.